So now we're going to take a quick look at currencies within Business Central. As I may have mentioned previously, you can set a default currency within your customers and suppliers, meaning that whenever you're generating invoices or processing journals, it will default to that currency when transacting. So currencies sits within the currencies section. So just clicking on finance and currencies there, it will take us through to our exchange rate list that will show us all the currencies that we work with and all of the relevant exchange rates. We can update these manually, but the easiest thing to do is just tie Business Central to an exchange rate service, which will update those exchange rates automatically. Okay. So to give you an example of a transaction that does have a foreign currency allocated to it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my customer ledger entries and just show an example. So anywhere where you see a ledger entry tends to have a currency code, the amount that was processed on the transaction, and then the amount here in our local currency. Okay, and our local currency is what's dictated in our general ledger setup. Okay, but staying with that theme, if I just go into general ledger setup, we can see the local currency code there, but we can also specify whether we want to report in an additional currency. Okay, so for whatever reason, we want to be able to report in a different currency as opposed to base currency, we do have the option to allocate a secondary reporting currency as well, which we can switch to before generating reports. Okay. But the example here is this invoice, which was dealt with in euros. We can see that the euro amount is 8,471, and our amount in our local currency was 5,470. Okay. Now, I appreciate that there may be the need to adjust exchange rates depending on the way that you report an account. Very easy to do within Business Central. First, you need to make sure that you've got the appropriate columns filled in for the adjustment exchange rate amounts, because that's what it will use when we're adjusting. And then it's just a case of going into process, adjust exchange rate, and then following the wizard by populating start and end dates. As a result of that, it will go, or it will be the differences will be posted into the various gains and losses accounts. So, as I say, once those currencies are set up and all of the transactions are there, it's quite a simple process. To order Dynamics 365 licenses or to sign up to a 30-day free trial, navigate to d365.link/now.